Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look inspired by Makeup Tiffany J. And then I'm going to link down the makeup video that she had down below. Hi everybody, welcome to my first YouTube video. We're going to be doing a soft glam makeup look today. Without further ado, we're just going to get into it. So first, I take my concealer and I brush it into my brows to give them like a bleached look, since I'm going to be using a color lighter than my eyebrows and I don't want them to stand out too much. I want it to go more along with the hair color I have currently in. I'm just going to take my Perfect Salon Brow Defining Palette. I'm going to take the red brown shade with my Morphe M158. And I'm just going to start outlining the brows from the top. Then I'm going to start filling in the end where it's more sparser areas. Making sure to brush that product through and also brush my brows up to keep them in the direction that I would like for them to go in. Then just buff it into the brow, starting from the back to the front, to give it a nice faded out look, because we don't like harsh brows around here. No blocks here. Just gonna add some faux brow hairs at the beginning. Make sure to brush them out so that it'll fade nicely. I was like, yeah, I was feeling that. Then I'm going to take my Sephora foundation in medium 33 walnut with my M410 on the back of my hand. Take a little bit of that product and start outlining my brows, start snatching them up. And I use the medium 33 walnut because it's not too light, it's also not too dark, perfect for under the brow, because we don't like halo brows here. We don't do those here. Want a more natural finish to the brow. And then I did the other brow off camera. Then I'm gonna take that color and conceal my eye to get rid of any like discoloration, help make the pigments and the colors go on more evenly. And I'm using a color closer to my skin tone for a more natural look. You use lighter colors when you want to be more bold and more bright. Use something closer to your skin when you want it to be more soft and natural looking. Then I'm going to buff it out with the M173 and also the color that I used on my eyelid. You know, it's just a little bit darker. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in Maple. Once I buff that in really good, I'm going to start going in with my eyeshadows. Make sure to brush a little bit of it underneath. Later I'm going to put more underneath just to equal out and have the eyeshadow something to hold on to. I'm going to be using the Morphe 15 D Day Salyer palette. I'm first going to go in with Define with my Morphe 431. Put it into the crease, and I want to have a more angled and slightly round eye look today to accentuate it. I want it to go a little lower onto the lid and have a little bit of definition. Make sure to blend that out. And you notice I'm using patting motions. That'll help with less fallout and also helps the blending process go easier, rather than swiping and moving the product below. Just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Make sure to keep them equal. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so you'll see me doing a lot of going back and forth and perfecting things and tweaking things to my liking until I get them where I want them. And here, I'm gonna keep building up. Start with a little rather than just going with a lot and then just making it dark and harder to blend out. It also gives you a lot more fallout because you have a lot more product on your brush. Making a V shape. I was gonna go in with a different color and then I changed my mind. I go in with in the crease, it's a tangerine type of color. And I'm taking that with my Morphe M506 brush. Blending that further into the crease, diffusing out that brown that I put in onto the lid and outer crease area. Making sure to blend that out thoroughly. No harsh lines. And adding a pop of color. I'm making sure to follow that V shape so I can keep that there. Then I'm going to go in with my Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder in the color Nude 40 with my M433 brush. I'm going to blend that onto the area where I haven't set that concealer under my brows. It'll give it a little bit of room for blending rather than trying to blend it up on the brow bone and it being very pigmented. That way those colors can blend seamlessly together and fade. Then I'm gonna go in with Upbeat on top of that in the crease color. It's like a tan brown type of color with a little bit of like orange, pinch of orange in it. Go back in with a clean blending brush, just blend that a little more. Making sure to bring that color a little more into the crease, help to make it define, because I want it to be it's going to be a soft cut crease. Not a full-on cut crease. I'll do one of those sometime soon for another video though. Making sure to blend out that V a little bit more so the another pigment that I put on the lid will blend out into it a little more easier. And saw that fallout, just then I take the color Natural. It's a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, a little more brown tone to go in for a nice little simple lid color today. Making sure to pat that color on with a little dense brush so that I don't have much fallout and it goes on very pigmented and fills in the areas that I would like to fill. And then lightly blending it along with that defined color. Then I'm going to take the color Spark. It's a little highlighter shade on the golder side. Put that on the inner corner to brighten up the look, open up the eyes. It's like sitting there thinking like, what next? Then I'm gonna take my concealer, like I said earlier, gonna brush that on the lower lid. Help even out the pigments and also give the colors that I put on the lower lid the ability to pop a little more. I'm just brushing away some of the fallout from that spark on my inner corner with a brush. Nice fluffy brush. Really just concealing that area very nicely. Then I'm gonna take a little pencil brush, the Morphe M431, and take that define and put it on the lower exterior of the lid, like lower half. And all the colors and brushes, products that I use, they will also be in the description boxes if I forgot any brushes that I used. Then I'm gonna take that upbeat color that I used in the crease, and I'm just gonna take that into the inner half portion of the lower lid. Bring some color in there, open up the eye. Then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. jet black liquid liner. Just gonna make a small line on the lid at first. It's always easier to start off small. Yeah, my eyes tried to water on me. So we don't have time for eyes watering while doing makeup. That is a no-go. Just gonna make a nice little wing. Nothing too dramatic today. And then, like I said, I'm a perfectionist. So I will sit there and fiddle with my liner until it is to my liking. And then sharpen that wing. Then if there's an area that I feel was overdone or it wasn't sharp enough, you just take your concealer and just sharpen it back up. Then take that pencil and just fill it back in with the color. I'm going to be taking lashes from House of Lashes in the style Stella Luxe. First, I'm going to measure the lash. You always measure your lash first before you glue it on. I don't like when I see people just put it on and it doesn't match their eye shape. It'll be more flattering if you make it match your eye length, and then it can lift like you want and not set down low because it's glued too low or too extra on your eye. I'm just using Duo Lash Glue to apply those lashes with some tweezers. And then making sure to pull them down where I want them. Making sure to press the lashes together with my own natural lashes. I love these lashes. Like, they are to die for. It's like the sun is on my eyes. Did the other lash off camera. Now I'm going in with a NYX pencil in the color Auburn Brown. Just gonna outline my lips. Gonna bring that color inward so that the lipstick that I put on blends into them a whole lot better. Me personally, I don't like harsh lip lines. After I take that lip liner, I'm going to use I may pronounce this wrong, again it will be in the description box, Doutzen's Nude in the color 600. It's a light pearl pink type of color, going for a nude vibe today. Then I'm just going to take some lip gloss, put it over the whole lip, help blend it together, give it a pop. I mean, what's a black girl without her lip gloss, you know? Make sure it's not on your teeth, and the look's done. I had so much fun filming this look for you guys. Thank you for joining me in this video, and then we'll see you on the next time.